All right. So recently, the Ministry of Immigration and even the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or more information about say currently in this country, the rate and for edge passports, is overwhelming and it's mind-boggling. In fact, the embassies, U.S. embassy, Canadian embassy, Italian embassy, you'll be shocked. Dubai put the EU because Ghanaians are moving out in droves. Now, there's no job. There's no better thing in this country. She and Koso. So at the end of the day, the youth are more fresh. They have fresh blood. They have energy now. They want to go elsewhere and work and get money. So they are that cheap, they can make money whilst they are old, or they can in their old age they can save something. One country in focus, Canada. So if you are listening to me, you want to go to Canada, it's a good thing. Canada is a nice country, but at the end of the day, it's a very good country. A whole good standard of living compared to Ghana. But Canadian embassy, not even just Canada, UK, you see, and must start to crack it down on how Ghanaians, the word is Ghanaians, what's the first name? Nigerians. You see, Ghanaians, they are focused on how Ghanaians are moving into their country. You see, according to the Canadian ministry, Foreign Affairs Ministry, so kind of move to the extent that people don't even have a place to stay. Now, we say people are using a shortcut to get into the country. We are coming to school. We are coming to school. Listen to me. You see, the Canada ministry in some of their ban a very tough amount. So, US, you were liberals, you were Democrats, you were Republicans. The same thing that really applies to your friend is Canada, any UK. They have liberals, any one more so more any one more conservatives, or more they believe that their country, like focus on your country. Let's build the country. Let's not concentrate on any other country. So these conservatives, or more Ghana hanke because or more Santifoni MP before that kind of thing. And then they are now saying the way immigration koso will move to their country too alarming. And a UK Prime Minister Sunak on a Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau they've started looking at the direction, said they will bring in certain measures and laws which is going to ban Ghana completely from getting to Canada. And this is the first law ever. Now, according to the ministry, and the Foreign Affairs Ministry, they are in charge of issuing visas to Ghanaians and even Africans. They are saying starting next year and even this December, who apply for a school in in Canada. First, the maximum money that they will ask for is $10,000. That's 10,000 US dollars and 10,000 Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars and US dollars is more like the same. Each other difference in each other and soon be as you see, and almost they are going to increase it by $20,000, which means school or Canada in your bank account, your bank statement, you need to have at least $20,000 there. We are almost 200,000 Ghana cedis and almost 300,000 Ghana cedis. Two, that people, and that particular person, group of people move Ghana, Accra, Abrochi, it was said who show a valid proof say a certified university, because according to the ministry, whilst they were reading this whole thing and this year to be passed bill in parliament, they were of the view say many people are bringing up schools, in quotes, they are issuing dummy diploma certificates. Dummy diploma certificate in Obeko school, Obeka Somako school or Canada, in Quanchen school, to say Ideal College, or Munomu issue, your friend is saying, a diploma, any HND certificate. Sebi, you can't even use that certificate to work in Canada, let alone other foreign countries and even perhaps in your own country, Ghana, because Ghana, so you say, and you school our core Canada. People are exploiting people, and they are also saying currently in Canada, Canada didn't really have this problem, but you see an amount of people are living in tents and people are living outside. There is a crisis in Canada, a shortage of housing, and this particular shortage of housing, Timamifo and Canadians and Kasan Omunya baby, because foreigners are say Nigerians, Ghanaians, Algerians, ama Timamifo nankasa. Omunya baby in that. It's because of this, they are bringing this anti-immigration laws to curb the number of people who get into the country. Aside from that, they are saying they are going to strict and make the processes in even getting a visa very strict. It's okwa brochi uni ska te se me a ene tenefie. Now one of the things omo kan ya quite shocking is that 20,000 a year US dollars am I in the cap so you have to get before you even apply for school in Canada. And this is what is really going to happen. They are going to adjust it by inflation and also yearly basis, annual yearly basis, which means a DC and 20,000 almost okay 20,000. You see, a Ghana for munya, they can increase it to $50,000, and they are doing this to curb immigration. I am so sad. I want to put this on the screen because Ubeka so Nanadi and Ekosono. Well, unfortunately, country name yet. So you already 20,000 cities, $20,000, which is almost like 200,000 old Ghana cedis. Would be a business in Ghana, and our advice is if it too kind because would be a business with Kroma, Ebegu, the probability say Ebegu are very, very high. So this is what is really going on. I'm first screenshot to into screen also because it is very important. Say at the end of the day, you know exactly what is going on and how these kind of things kind of affect us. So if you really watch what we put on the screen, I want to read this particular one because it's very important. Osha Haseya or say. Interesting. Also, changes to employment rules. The Liberals are also winding down a policy that lengthens the time graduating international students could work in Canada with an employment visa. So, not just, you see, they are not even just making the thing say, oh, we crack a room hole. Or more in such a way, say, oh, we are. Go back to your country because wababe better win education, which means we now use more Canada. Canadian maybe or own age when you are taking their spots. They need to serve their people before they serve you. 2. Miller said Ottawa, which is one of the Canada, one of their 2 most capitals, Ontario and Ottawa. It's it's more like a crane Kumase. So meanwhile, Miller said Ottawa is reviewing how many hours students should be allowed to work in Canada, saying the capping is to 20 hours a week. Will be on the draconian end of spectrum, but allowing 40 hours per week will give people reasons to come to Canada and not to focus on their studies. So basically, this particular minister, someone can say Ottawa, one of the cities in Canada, they are even reviewing how many hours are students beating the IEJUMA in the week. I think the previous it was around 20 hours to 30 hours. But some parties say they will even be bringing it down. Okay, bringing it down further, which means ABR first 30 and it be back down, but or part say or the 20 hours a be draconian end of the spectrum. Now or it will be a nail in the coffin, which means the students will come and they can't even do anything because we know Canadian fees are very expensive. Recently, Madame Fubi Canada and the school fees I filled the form with her. It was around like 12,000 US dollars. She even had to pay like 60% before she leaves the country. So coupled with getting $20,000 in your account, you could see say it is a very hectic thing. DC and on party said they will be reviewing the hours, but they will almost go 20 hours because she needs to do something, or the person needs to do something to survive and pay the bills. And if you guys are watching now, Canada rent and room 1,000 cedis, 1,500, 2,000 they we are talking about $2,000, $3,000. That is if you are lucky, you get a single bedroom, single room with toilet and bath. That's $1,500, $2,000. That's the cheapest. We are talking about $4,000, $5,000. Now, continuing on, say the advocacy group, okay. The advocacy group Migrant Students United urged Ottawa to come up with clear rules. Federal immigration policy is a roller coaster. National organizer Sam Rowe said in a statement, "We don't need monthly improvisations and chaotic twists that let exploitation and abuse continue. We will continue to speak up for stable, fair rules and permanent residency for all." So clearly, Ghana force. You see, Indians are now Canada. Indians are the most people and are the most foreigners in Canada. And the reason why Indians are more any big issue is because the Indians, the whole world, one of the most sharpest group of people, these Asian people, and Indians are very smart. Google now has a CEO India, the same thing for other Amazon, Facebook. These people are very sharp. So when these Indians go there, they actually contribute a fair share to their quota. But in Ghana, for you be an school or they are cleaning there are some people who are also doing better jobs there. But this jobs are cleaning jobs, maid jobs, and which I don't have any problem with, because the Oya Abruche to survive in India, this is nobody's business. The Yan so be feed home. But now they are saying, say, they are going to cap on it. Unlike Indians, they go there, they go to school, they finish, they get their residency, they marry there, and they live there, they give birth and take care of their family. They can't afford there, no. It is going to be something different. It is this is a very bad thing. We never expected this particular thing to happen, but then they see, and it's so sad. So for those of you who want to go to Canada, we see $10,000 in our account. Loan be never account and try to shovel money in your bank statement. Not just Canada though, UK so there Rishi Sunak, the UK Prime Minister, also no or some draconian. You can't say Bronica draconian. I say rules stiff. Draconian immigration policies be bad. So immigration policies no talk, because now we and yet say you know Ghana for be bodom pem UK yes do thing be nurse who are taking £80,000 will be bra or mudu se masa nurse in no crano a crew or medical facilities na yema. So do na adani housemaid or more be break crap so mo befi be wabo besia 800,000 cities aqua bruchi na o samba the next year ye beka se wan ko bobra. So because of the pressure near there no or mugu I just say per year. I just say it is so sad. So this is exactly what is really going on. In fact, not just UK, Germany too, because Germany who are Ghana for the do na bibri and you mungina guha or 2, 3, 4 not or on your share and your son or TikTok no dear attempts are. Bruni said they be you came to this country to help. With room 1 hour TikTok you are burden. This year I started reviewing for visa processes near the idea. You've seen on TikTok say Germany government has started deporting some people. If you could more, just say a very sad issue. We'll be giving you more updates as all of this whole thing unfold.